Hello, I'm Elizabeth Sable with Action Builders. We are a design build general contractor in the Pittsburgh area, specializing in additions and large interior renovations. Today, we're going to talk about how to pay for a large addition or renovation project. Typically, there's 3 different ways that you can pay for a project of this size. The first is cash, obviously. Second is a home equity line of credit, or the third is a construction loan. The cash option is obviously the easiest for the homeowner and the contractor because the homeowner has control of the funds through the project and will pay the contractor as the construction progresses. The home equity line of credit is very similar to the cash option in that the homeowner has control of those funds through construction and releases the payments to the contractor accordingly. The construction loan is slightly different in that the homeowner has less control of the funds during construction. They still apply for the loan, but the bank is the one that actually releases the funds during construction. So they typically send an inspector out and says, yep, framing is complete, and then they release that framing payment to the contractor. The biggest difference between the home equity line of credit and the construction loan is the home equity line of credit is based off of the existing house value, where a construction loan, you can typically get a little bit more money out of a construction loan because it's based off of the proposed house value. So for example, if your house is worth $200,000 now and you owe $100,000 on the mortgage, then they would lend, the home equity line of credit would lend on the difference, a percentage of that difference, so up to the $200,000. A construction loan, if the existing house is worth $200,000 and the proposed is worth $300,000, a construction loan will lend on that $300,000 number. So they will give you a percentage of the difference between the $100,000 and the $300,000 mark. So when a construction loan makes the most sense is when you're adding value to a house. Square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, those are the big things that really will add that significant increased value to a house so that you're able to get a construction loan. Action Builders has had the most success with construction loans using small local banks. We have a list of bank contacts that we've used. We are happy to give that information to you, but it seems like the small local banks really have this niche market and are able to work with homeowners through that. Check out our website, pittsburghadditions.com, and schedule a consultation, and we'd be happy to talk with you more about what financing options would make the most sense for your project.